everyone, and welcome to my reaction of some of the internet's most disturbing videos. I can't wait to do this. Horror means a lot to me, and I watch it a lot during my free time. I hope you guys are strapped in and ready, because we're gonna see some disturbing shit together. Let's get to it.
You heard what about fart to fart on that thing.
I like the little details, including the microphone and everything.
His neighbor began listening to the Talk to a podcast. Well, I should say he was watching it. He started watching it 2 months ago. He first, mumbling to himself.
It's so dumb.
I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of where this is gonna go.
Until that night he knocked on my door.
Looks like a goddamn addict.
Look at me, a crazed look in his eye, accompanied with a sticky, wet smile. He was showing me the podcast he was watching earlier.
You gotta check out this podcast. Why do you think it's so fun so much? I wish I knew.
See, the thing in my mind is that's exactly what somebody who listens to a Talk to a podcast would sound like in my head. You know what I mean? Just an absolute, like, a 13-year-old who thinks that this kind of shit is funny.
I can't recommend it enough.
Oh, the Hawk Tua thing? It's just the dick-sucking joke, right?
You think it's just
God.
that? But then she talks to you. She speaks to me, at least. She saw through me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I could see my soul leave my body.
Oh God, this is a... These frames are... there we fucking go.
You are lost, but can easily be found. Spill from your mouth the essence of truth, and it will set you free. Let it spill forth. Fill your chalice with truth.
You could see his obsession.
Oh God.
It was just a joke. Right?
Meat Canyon's mind needs to be studied,
I tried
man.
to talk to him about it, but
He needs to be
never answer his door.
absolutely
Only
studied.
laughing with the podcast blaring at all times of day. Looks like a Rottweiler's jowls dribbling down. Out of some morbid curiosity, I tried watching the show, but I didn't understand. I couldn't understand.
Please don't tell me he gets infected too.
Was it the girl? Where was the root of his obsession? There was nothing.
Please tell me it doesn't get, like, infected too. Please tell me it doesn't get to his head. I need him to be normal. I need him to be the voice of reason here.
Because that's also about pussy. But not about the lady kind, more about the little fur baby kind. I don't want kids though.
Oh,
because
God.
I think that the world's a corrupt place and it makes me afraid. I really don't want to bring another conscious living being.
What does this all mean? Did he let her in? Into his mind? Into his house?
Spit on that thing. I don't like Mike Tyson's face tattoo. It scares me.
One day,
Oh
laughing
God.
stopped. Surely there had to be some reason.
That's like a major... If that was happening to me, I would, like, lose my mind. I can't even take, like, a leaky air conditioning unit.
Instead of always tired on his cheeks, I wish it said Hawk Tua. How much you think I got?
Oh my God.
Spit on that thing. Tattoos are where there's any skin left.
What happened? What the fuck happened to it? This is really solid animation though, you have to say. Animating something like this is a Herculean task. Those were his last words.
Yeah, my dad didn't like the Hawk Tuah meme, but I just
must admit,
Hawk Tuah!
the show does hook you pretty fast.
That thing already?
What is that?
And
It's not just a one-dimensional joke. It's truly very moving. So funny.
Oh, good God.
His reaction.
From the South.
Oh my god. You know, it's a really interesting way to look at it because, one, first off, props to Meat Canyon for doing and animating such a brilliant animation. This was so very well done. But it's such an interesting thing too, because the way that I think about it, this is in my mind almost the kind of brain rot that seeped through so many people who watch the podcast. So I kind of relate to this as somebody who like consumes clips of the Hawk Tuah podcast. I can and seeing people who actually religiously watch it, it concerns me so very deeply. Like I wonder what kind of like level of like you like what kind of like entertainment they derive. But then again, you're watching me react to videos. So am I really one to throw in judgment? But this is this was an insane podcast, insane episode. Okay, everybody, we're literally just doing this in succession. We're literally reacting to these videos like a college student drinks alcohol, just straight up banging these down, shot after shot after shot. Let's get to it. I don't want to waste any more of your time. You are in no condition to sleep like this. A shower will make you feel better. So I'm guessing this is like my internal monologue. What is going on here? See, as I'm reacting to this, parts of me just wants to pause the video because I know that there's probably Easter eggs. Oh, this was playing like a game almost. But it wasn't my fault. Very interesting concept so far. I love these videos that kind of play like you're playing a video game almost. Like this is something... What in the fuck? Yeah. That's one. What did we just see inside that bathroom? Open up that bathroom again. I want to have a discussion. What is he doing in my bathroom? Okay, we go back to bed. Wait, he's here.
I know you heard me.
Half his hand is chopped off too.
All your fault.
Oh god. What was that? What was that? I know it says your body remains unclean from the toils of yesterday, but what was that? You were in no condition to sleep like this. I think that this is obviously very deep, and I don't know. I want to rewatch this because I want to figure out what exactly that was. Okay, everybody. So upon scrolling down to the comment section and kind of formulating my own like thoughts about this after watching it a few times as well, I think the theory here, the general running theory, is that it's like a ghost that's scolding you in like a very calm manner. That's also what I got. It seemed like a very non-violent ghost, and I think the vibe that the reason why it gave me that vibe like completely was towards the end where he was like sitting crisscross applesauce in the cradle. You notice how he's literally in the cradle as well. I think that this has some symbolic meaning, like he's denoting that he was just a child or just a baby even before he was somehow perhaps left to die in the bathtub. Really interesting, lots of layers for only a 1 minute and 50-second video, and I think that's pretty cool. I want to see if this guy has more stuff. Maybe we can react to his stuff more in the future, but I think it's pretty solid. So I asked a couple of my friends if they could recommend me some of their favorite horror short films, and this one was one of theirs, actually. So I've been recommended this a few times in the past, and I've never really gotten around to watching it, despite it being in my YouTube recommendations every now and then. Let's check this out.
Where's my sandwich?
Here
A very interesting style.
Just the way you like it.
No thank yous, no please. All right. Very, very interesting beginning. Is he gonna ask for another one? Okay. He is so unpolite, isn't he? Just screaming for a sandwich over us. Sandwich over a sandwich. That's not fucking flavoring. That's dish soap. Dish cleaning soap, right? Is he gonna comment about it? Is he gonna say anything? He just takes it. He takes it like it's nothing. Ew. Okay.
Marcy! What part of sandwich do you not understand? Can't you do one damn thing right?
Oh god. He's really mean, but the acting is also quite silly. Let's see. Ew. Wait. I need to rewind that. Was that from the litter box? Oh god. Oh god. I don't even want to think. I don't want to comment. Oh, this man is sick. This man is just sick. I don't know who's sicker. Her for feeding him that, or him for just taking it and not even commenting. I do feel for her though. I do feel for her. I do feel her frustration. Oh god.
Marcy, what are you doing? Come on, Marcy. I'm going to make it myself, you
Oh
idiot.
god. Is she gonna put that in? Oh, glass shards. Oh man, the crunchy sound and everything. Is he gonna? Oh, he's starting to bleed. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, she looks much happier.
Marcy, get in here.
She's much
What is it,
calmer.
dear? Another sandwich?
Oh god, the skeleton looks very silly though. Looks like a Halloween prop you would be able to find.
Right away, dear.
Oh boy. Look how calmly she's spreading it now. Very interesting. Very interesting. Quite a message from the forum lunchbox, and makes me think about like the underlying tones and the underlying message behind this kind of horror film. I think what it really is that Marcy underwent some like level of abuse, right? Like obviously she's going through like emotional and verbal abuse here. So I think she did do that. I think she did kill the guy, maybe. I think that's what's canon. She killed the guy, maybe. And because she killed him, he, you know, one interesting thing is like the abuse that he kind of wrought upon her still lives with her past his death, and you can tell through her like trauma by giving him a sandwich. But you can tell also she's pretty gloaty and happy about his death, and you can tell by her smile and everything, and how much like calmer she is. So although I do agree with her plight, I do think that it's also quite scary, the fact that she just went on ahead and kind of, you know, killed him. But this is a crazy like short horror film. Very cool. Lots of like some layers to it that I think are interesting. Okay, everyone, let's end this off with a bang. This one is called The Kid in the Camera. I hope that this gives us some spooks. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm getting some Mandela catalog horror vibes. Again, obviously this was touted as like an analog horror film,
Once upon
so
a star, there lived a boy named Caleb.
Oh God.
He was a happy little tot of 6 years old.
I just
On his birthday,
I
he
just
received
know
a very special
this is
gift,
going to go very wrong.
his very own photo camera. Kalen loved
No.
so much that he took it out every day, snapping photos of anything he could. A picture here, a picture there, until one day, a terrible accident happened.
Oh no. Did you break his camera?
And the camera broke.
Oh, no more camera.
Kalen didn't
I
sleep
don't
a
like
wink,
this.
haunted by thoughts of his once perfect
I don't like the CRT TV sounds in the background, chat.
camera.
Why did I say chat? I don't like the CRT TV sounds in the background. That's not something I don't fuck
Late
with it.
into the night,
We'll see how it goes.
that was when a sudden sound caught his attention.
That's a sound, alright. Boy, that's a sound if I've ever heard one. His camera. Wait, is it restored? No, it's broken, right? That's the broken one.
And there stood, on the other side of Kalen's bedroom window,
Oh,
a large winged creature.
okay.
Hello there, young lad.
I don't like how
The
dark
creature?
his mouth is. Like, I don't
Kip's
like
Need,
how
your sleep fairy.
Kip Sneed.
Sleep fairy? That is correct, replied the Kipsneed. My job is to make sure
Kipsneed.
you get a good night's sleep, but it's come to my attention that you haven't been resting at all lately. I'd like to know the reason why.
His face is so
Kalen
just.
had never heard of a sleep fairy.
There's something wrong with it.
My
There's
parents
something.
told me not to talk to strangers.
It's the low
Strangers?
line, I swear.
I'm no stranger.
It's
I
the
know
terrible
all
low
the girls
line.
and boys round the globe. I know their parents, their homes, their names. Why, I even know your name, Kalen. Now, would a stranger know your name?
Oh God.
Kalen thought on it for a moment. No, I guess
My eyes are darting
You
back
must
and
know I'm
forth.
awake. It's my camera. It's
Oh,
broken.
poor Kalen. Please don't hurt Kalen, I swear.
Tears welled up in Kalen's
Oh,
eyes.
no, Kalen.
Let me see.
Oh, it's just a
Let me
little
give you an
crack.
idea. Why don't I get this camera fixed for you? Perhaps that would help you sleep easier. You could do
Aw.
that. Of course, and I know just the place. A factory in my homeworld.
I don't like
I'll
this.
lead you to the portal. Just follow my voice.
I don't want to go to your factory.
Disappeared into the night. This way.
Oh God, he's sneaking out.
followed close
Where
behind.
are his parents? Where's this sassy lost child's parents?
Snapping photos to mark the way in case of getting lost.
Oh God. I really dislike all these like realistic aspects. I hate how don't take a picture of the Kipsnid, please. I don't want to see his face.
At last, Kalen reached a house.
Why is that house so much less animated and cartoony than his? Oh God. I don't. That doesn't look like a factory to me.
Boy. And dark. But there was the Kipsneed's voice again, beckoning. The portal to my home world's inside. Come along.
Oh my God. Why is he looking that way? Did he hear something rustling? I heard something too, but I don't know if
I
he...
must have my camera fixed.
Oh,
So, in spite of
Caleb,
his
no.
obvious fright, Kalen marched into the home.
Kaylin, no. Why am I looking at it almost like I'm viewing it from another person's perspective? Like I'm hiding in the trees or something. Oh god. It's so abandoned. This looks like the shoot of like a 30-year-old. Oh god, don't open that, please. Kaylin, don't go into the basement. Oh god, that's the Kipsney that they were talking about earlier. He's going deeper into the basement. Oh god. Please god, no. These low light shots are just none. What is he gonna see? Oh, Kaylin. You got yourself into a really... Oh, God.
Some weeks later, authorities discovered the basement. The rest of the boy was never found.
The rest of the boy was Oh. Oh. That's horrid. That's so horrid. I thought that he was buried in this image. I thought he was buried. I didn't think he, oh my god, I didn't think he was his like feet were severed from the rest of his body. Oh. Well, everyone, that was the kid and the camera. I think that it was an obvious kind of lesson and showing that all of this was real and was told in the beginning like it was like a kid's show almost. Like something you would see out of like, I don't know, Pixar's older films, or I don't know, a Cartoon Network almost. But really what had happened, even down here, which is probably one of the more horrendous and scary shots, is the Kipsney almost beckoning Kaylin to go down into the basement. I do believe that it was almost like a man. I think that that was the case, like a man puppeteering this Kipsney into to luring Kaylin into some false security where he could get his camera fixed, only to do God knows what. I guess to kill Kaylin, maybe. It's awful, as like indicated by this image. Oh, that's a crazy. This is crazy. And the crazy thing is, I remember when this popped up on my YouTube recommended, and it had like very little views, like 60,000 views. Now the whole thing has like 3.3 million views, and I have to say it absolutely deserves it. Stellar storytelling from back to front and front to back, and I think that they really cooked with this, because this one like genuinely combined so many different things, you know, everything down from, you know, the Kipsney to the last part, and having it be like a human being kind of kidnapping Kaylin almost. Just an awful oppressive atmosphere all throughout the film, through like the CRTV monitor sounds. Just a generally good and well animated kind of short horror film. But I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching these like short horror films with me. I hope it was as entertaining to you as it was to me. Again, these are kind of things that I watch on my free time whenever I have time to like kind of sit down and relax. And as like unnerving as they may be, they give off a sense of, I don't know, maybe false security. I guess they give off this vibe of, I don't know, campiness. I can't quite describe it, but you guys know what I mean, and those of you who enjoy horror know what I mean. It's just like this kind of interesting emotion that makes you kind of feel at home, doesn't it? I don't know. That being said, thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Bye bye.